Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Martin, and in today's video we'll be discussing how to retire a tax-free millionaire. First off, this is something that should be taught in school. It could help so many people, including the government. If people could be self-sufficient, this could alleviate a lot of financial pressure from the government later on in life when they come to retire. The government might not need to pay them a state pension. Also, I heard this idea from Bill Ackman, and when I heard it, I was just like, yes. He said to give every child $6,750 invested so they could retire millionaires. In my opinion, what I'm about to share with you is the easiest way to become a millionaire, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Why it's important to invest in a tax-efficient account. It's not often the government will give you something tax-free, so to be able to generate millions completely tax-free, you must take advantage of this. The main advantage of these accounts is to keep as much of your return as possible. For an example, if you invested $1,000 or pounds and doubled it, so now you have $2,000, that $1,000 gain is completely tax-free, whether that was made through capital gains or dividends. This is going to allow you to retire a millionaire. When if you don't do this and you retire, you're just going to sit around and wait to die because you can't afford anything. Most people die not long after retiring, and I think this is due to boredom. Whereas now if you implement this, you have the option to use this money for whatever you like. What is a US Roth IRA or a UK ISA? Roth IRA stands for a Roth Individual Retirement Account, and an ISA in the UK stands for an Individual Savings Account. The Roth IRA or the ISA isn't the investment itself, it's just an account to make the investments through. Both the Roth IRA and the ISA are tax-efficient accounts that you put post-tax money in. For the Roth IRA, if you're under the age of 50, you can put in $6,500 every single year. But if you're over the age of 50, you can put in $7,500 a year, and you can withdraw this at 59.5. A UK ISA you can put up to £20,000 a year in, with no age limit when you cash out. In a normal account, you'd be taxed on all profits, but these accounts are tax-free on all profits. With a Roth IRA, you can withdraw the money you've put in without any penalties at any time, but you can't take out any gains until the age of 59.5, and if you do, you will incur penalties. Who is this best for? This method is going to work best for young, lower income people, because the younger you are, the more time your money has to compound. Albert Einstein once said, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, he who doesn't pays it." And also, because the money you're putting into the Roth IRA or the ISA is post-tax income, you're probably earning less now when you're younger than in the future, because income tends to rise the older you get. And because of that, you're in a lower tax bracket now, which means you can be taxed low now and pay no tax later. Whereas if you're a high income earner, it might be better to use pre-tax accounts, such as in the US you have the 401k, and in the UK we have a SIP. If you are in a higher tax bracket, the Roth IRA or the ISA might not be the best place to start, but please speak to an accountant. Hopefully you are young now and you'll have a ton of money waiting for you at retirement. For an example, if you contributed just £400 or dollars into a Roth IRA or an ISA starting at the age of 18 and you average a 7% return, by the time you're 59.5, you'll roughly have 1.1 million completely tax-free. All of that for just investing $100 or pounds a week. How to invest in a Roth IRA or an ISA. You will need to open up a trading account. Here in the UK, I use Vanguard and Trading 212, which both offer ISAs. In the US, I've heard Vanguard, Fidelity, M1 Finance, and Charles Schwab all have Roth IRAs. Please do your research into the best one. Vanguard is the most reputable with low fees, and once you've opened an account, I would recommend buying low-cost index funds averaging a 7% return, such as the S&P 500 index. Like I said in the beginning, this is a long-term game and not a get-rich-quick scheme. You may lose money in the stock market, but the longer you are invested, the less risk there is. Some years are going to be lower than a 7% return, and maybe even the negatives. I personally get really excited when I see the market going down. I see it as everything is on sale. But then some years could even be up 20 or 30%. Don't wait to invest, you can literally start with a few dollars or pounds. I suggested the S&P 500 and this is what I base my calculations off of, but you can through these accounts invest in other companies, potentially giving you even higher returns, such as what Tesla and Apple have done. But I'm not recommending these, it'll be up to you to make your own choices and decide your own risk tolerance. I wish I had started younger or my parents had done this for me, but unfortunately I didn't know anything about it, but this is why I've set one up for my nephew. But now you know about it, so go and do it immediately. It will only take 10 minutes for tech savvy people, and I'm also going to do a video on how to open up a Trading 212 account, which I'll leave in the description below once I've done the video. I wish I had started when I was 16 or 17 when I first started earning, but I didn't know it existed and I had no one telling me to do it. I figured it out on my own when I was around 20, but those 3 to 4 years I missed out on have lost me thousands. And that was how to retire a tax-free millionaire. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Take care. But it's not a quick share.